Welcome to another Southern Airs video, and if you're wondering why I'm not smiling in daffodils, I got caught in the rain. I'm here in Southampton, doing a travel size smackdown. I've got a day in Southampton. I thought I'd show you around some of the highlights of Southampton, and if this place looks any familiar, well, I figured there was no more iconic place to start in Southampton other than the Mayflower Theatre. There's some good stuff going on this autumn, but I have noticed this. It's just gone, but there's a sensational 60s experience, 60th anniversary production going out soon. It was on here a second ago, but now it's been replaced with this, which is also right behind me here. Is it any good? Has anyone seen this particular production? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. I'm in City Museum, completely drenched. I'm just going to enjoy a hot tea in the cafe with a cake, and then I'm going to take you around City. It's about £10 to enter the museum. They don't gift aid, unfortunately, but not everywhere does. So I'll catch up with you in a couple of minutes. Hopefully looking a bit drier than this. How cool is this? So I've just gone down to the men's room, and they've put the toilets in this old area that used to house prisons. In fact, they've kept some of the original doors here, including these two. Okay, everybody, let's begin. So yeah, City Museum Southampton, very cool museum if you want to know about the local area. And the Titanic costs about £10 to get in there, and it can definitely take up a good 2 hours if it's your first time, maybe 3. I did it in just over an hour, maybe towards an hour and a half. And just behind me is this building. This is the BBC Solent offices. So we've got BBC South Today and BBC Radio Solent over there. So anything that happens in the south, you know, Dorset, Hampshire, that's the hub of it. So I'm here at Hollywood, and there's an abandoned church behind me. I'm going to go have a quick look at that. I believe this church is quite old and it got damaged in World War II, hence why it's in the state it's in, but it's well worth a visit, so we're just going to go have a look.
told me to hold my mummy's hand and be a good girl. That's all he said.
Alright, how cool is this? So I'm just passing this pub. One of the stewards of the Titanic actually lived here. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do I have to give this place an introduction? This is, without a doubt, in my opinion, the best tourist attraction in Southampton, bar nothing. Nada. Solent Sky Museum. I won't go in today because I'm trying to cover some other bits we haven't done before, but as you may not know, we did do a full tour of this place. There will be a link at the end of this video. We'll have it in our recommendations, and just for good measure, there will be a little link up here. So if you want to click on that after this video, please do, because it's a good video. And this is a brilliant museum. You can gift aid your entry, and if you gift aid, you do get a ticket that's valid for 1 year. You can go as many times as you want. So if you come back to Southampton in 6 months, free entry. You've already paid, you've done gift aid, it's a little thank you. All right, let's carry on with the tour. And now for a bit more Titanic history. This building with the to let sign is Canute Chambers. And in 1912, this was the main office for White Star Line, the company that owned the Titanic. And obviously after the news came in that the ship had sank or was lost at sea, hundreds of relatives of the people who were working, and also in some cases passengers, descended on here to try and find out if their loved ones had survived or not. As history has already painted out for us, we all know that 2/3 of the staff from Southampton that worked the Titanic sadly didn't come back. I can only imagine what the atmosphere was like here in the later half of April 1912 as relatives awaited the news. So I'm in a rather swanky redeveloped area of Southampton called Ocean Village, and I thought I'd bring you here because I wanted to show you what I think is the worst kept secret of Southampton. What is it? You probably wonder. Well, you're going to find out in a minute. But before we do, let's have a look at some of these yachts in the marina. And we have arrived. With a nice marina behind me. But with 2-for-1 cocktails at that time at the moment. Welcome to Picture and Piano. Quite a nice little place here. Let's go in and have something lunch. A really good lunch here at Piano and Picture. 2-for-1 on these old fashions. Yeah. So that was Picture and Piano, the worst kept secret in Southampton. There were some boats over there. The weather has finally cleared up somewhat, so we're going to go and hit the town wall, and I'm going to show you some more places around Southampton city centre. Where to begin though? Where to begin? I'll find out. It's a pretty cool thing to do in the centre of Southampton is get near the docks. Walk across a railway line. I don't think it's in use anymore. Might be. Yeah, how cool is that? There's a Red Jet. That's one of these high-speed ferries that runs between Southampton and the Cowes. We saw a big proper ferry earlier. But turn your attention over here. Oh, how cool is that? Proper vintage shell shit. God knows how old it is, but wow. How cool to see that. There's one of those high-speed red jet ferries, if you can call it a ferry. This one we saw before. Come over here. Massive cruise line. I think that's one of the Disney ones or P&O ones. I'll double check that because I'm not a big cruise ship guy. But look at this thing of beauty right over here. Oh, and it's even in the evening sun. How cool is that? Another famous, or well, I say famous, I don't know how famous this could be classed as, but this is the engine rooms. I've been here to see Massive Wagons in 2021, and in a couple of weeks of filming this in early December, I'll be back here again to see Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, and if all goes to plan, I might even come back a few weeks later to see Slade, as they are playing here in the engine rooms. Actually, let's see what's coming up, because they do more than just gigs around here. You can see there's a few couple got advertised, The View. So yeah, let's see this place again. And I have to admit, I took a slightly longer walk around than I should have for this one, but here's another gig that recently I've been to, which was held here at the 1865, another really good venue. Quite on par with the other one I went to, the aforementioned Massive Wagons gig and Phil Campbell gig coming up at the engine rooms. But let's see what's going on coming up soon at the 1865. They're hoping to do another gig here soon. Apparently Big Country's coming here soon. But you can see they got an ABBA reunion. They got the Hawklords, spin-off of Hawkwind. Oh, and Buster Blood Vessel himself, Bad Manners. So I'm heading back to the bus station. I've got about 90 minutes before my coach leaves, but I just came across this mystical themed bar. If you like your Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, this could be a place for you to come and chill for some drinks before a gig. Now, I don't know about you, I've never seen this place before, so we're going in. Well, that was a really cool bar. I'm definitely to go try and get Zuza and Charlie down there. But in the meantime, it's time for me to bid farewell on this video, because I have to head down there where the coach station is and pick up the previous video I was filming. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you, hopefully with the other guys, in the next video. Arrivederci.